It is Saturday, the 4th of November, and we're gonna get kind of set up here. So, I didn't do a budget setup and a budget review of October because I ran out of time. So we're going to do that first. The first 2 weeks of my part-time job were rough. One of those days I worked a 10.5-hour day. So thank God for Julian and him cooking dinner this last week when there was no grocery haul, because I was exhausted. And they tried to start on tobacco, but they couldn't finish because it only rained for like one day. But this coming week, it's supposed to rain every day, so hopefully that'll be more consistent. So let's go through October's budget real quick and get that straightened up. So I budgeted $1,860 for income, and I got $950 on the first paycheck of October, and then $930 on the second, which is $1,880. And then I got $100 from Julian on the second paycheck, and I don't think there was anything on the first. There wasn't. So just $100, which is $1,980 for the month of October. These are all the same. They never change. Rent we paid $450, $56 for Family Heritage, $120 for Erie, $95 for AT&T, $90 for Spectrum, and so those will be $811 because those are always the same. So for food, we budgeted $240 for the month, and we had $120 and $140. $120 plus $140 is $260. We budgeted $80 for gas, and we had $40 and $40, so that was $80. We budgeted $20 for pets, and we did $15 and $20, so that's $35. Household, we budgeted $20. We did $10 and $10, so that is $20. That's a weird looking too. Netflix is always the same at $17, and Cricket is $25. And laundry was $25 and $25. So that is $50. So $260 plus $80, $35, $20, $17, $25, and $50. It's $487. Prosper, so our debt is almost always the same too. It's $426. Sam's was $29. Chase was $40. Merrick was $4, and then Affirm was $14 and $37. So this will be the same. So $550 for debt. And then for sinking funds, it was $27 for debt. We did $14 and then $40. So $40 plus $14. $40 plus $14. $54. And then emergency, we did $10. We didn't do anything there. And we did $60. And then for Christmas, nothing there. And we did $18. So now we have 54 plus 60 plus 18 equals 132. And so for the overview, it was, our actual was 1,980. The bills were 811. The debt was different, or the expenses were different. It was 487. The debt was 550. And the sinking funds was 132, and we didn't have any miscellaneous. So $1,980 minus $811 minus $487 minus $550 minus $132 is 0. Alright, so we have October's budgeted, huh? We have October's budget closed out. And so November's I went ahead and did because I had to do this last night because I forgot to do it. Like I said, I've been working and it's pretty hard on me because I am not used to it. But it's getting better and I'm not working a whole lot. This upcoming week I'm only working 12 hours, which is more than feasible. This last week I worked 18. It was the hardest week because I had the 10.5 hours. And I come home and Julian like rubbed my feet. I was so tired. I hurt so bad. But he pretty much ran the house that week. He went and got some groceries and stuff, so I'll have some money left over from that. So for November, I budgeted $1,860 for payroll, and then $300 for extra because I get paid every week from the part-time job. But with this major payroll check, I only got one check. So the week before that, it was like $8, not even enough to count. So the next payroll, the second payroll check in November, will have 2 of the part-time jobs. So $300 for that. So $2,160. Bills are the same. Rent $450. Family Heritage $56. Erie $120. $95 for AT&T. $90 for Spectrum. So $811 for bills this month. Grocery, I've upped the budget a little bit, so $280 for grocery. That's $140 each paycheck. Gas is $80 because it works for me. Pets is up to $50. Household to $30. Netflix to $17. You'll notice there's no Cricket on here because my sister decided she didn't want that phone anymore. She got a different phone, so I was like, cool. So we don't have to pay for that. And then laundry $50. Debt is $426. Sam's minimum is $29. Chase's is $40. Merrick is $4 because I have a monthly fee. Capital One is now added on here because I have been using my Capital One card. I know. Not, but you know, it is what it is. Life is a struggle. So its minimum is $30. And then Affirm, you'll notice there's only one. I paid the other one off. So the Affirm for the bed frame is paid off. This is the one for Julian's phone. So we're going to work on paying $159 on it this month. So $688 for debt. $20 for gifts. I don't even remember why I put this on here, but I included it. So there you go. Julian's birthday's coming up. We don't do a lot. We usually go out to eat for that. And then I'll buy him like a hat or something. Christmas $34. Emergency $50. Car maintenance $50 for $154. So it brings us down to a 0 budget. And so for what I do, if you've watched these videos before, is I take this and then I divide it by most of all this by half, and then I fill in the rest of this where I can. So for paycheck number 1, I budgeted I was going to make $930 at my regular job, and I'm going to stop calling this like Julian and stuff. Because, I don't know, I feel like it might be like kind of calling him out. In case y'all don't know, Julian is 60 years old, okay? I'm 38, Julian is 60. And his work is very much dependent upon the weather and if people have work for him. So, I'm fine with that. Julian took care of me for 8 years. Took real good care of me up until he got sick last year and he had to have surgery. And I'm fine with this. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Maybe not everybody's willing to make it, but I am, and I'm fine with it. So, it is my turn to take care of him. If it wasn't for that man, I wouldn't be here now. So, we're just going to call it extra. So, this is anything extra. I get anything from Julian. And Julian does pay for stuff outside of this. So we're budgeting $1,080 for this paycheck. And then we're going to pay AT&T and Spectrum with this paycheck. Groceries $140, gas $40, pets $25, house $15, household 15, Netflix 17, and laundry 25. And then all my debt will be paid with this paycheck as well. And then $10 for gifts, 7 for Christmas, 25 for emergency, and 25 for car maintenance. So, alright, so my actual paycheck was $9.25, and that's because Julian accidentally locked himself out of the house one day, and I had to come home and let him in, and I just chose not to use like sick time for the 45 minutes I was gone or whatever. So $9.25, and then $163 for my part-time, which is a total of $1,088. So rent's not getting paid this time. Family Heritage and Erie are not getting paid. AT&T is 95. Spectrum is 90, so that's 185. Groceries is 140. Gas is 40. Pets, we're going to do 25. Household, we're going to do 15. Netflix is 17, and then 25 for laundry, which will leave this the same at 262. So Prosper is 426. Sam's is 29. Chase is 40. Merrick will be $4. Capital One will be 30. And Affirm is going to get 77 this time. 426, 29, 40, 4, 30, and 77, which is 606. And so, let's go ahead and do that down here. 1,088 for an actual. The bills, 185. Expenses, 262. Debt is 606. And then, so for sinking, well, let's figure out how much we got left. So 1,088 minus 185 minus 262 minus 606 leaves us with $35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 in gifts, 5 in Christmas, let's do 15 in emergency, and 10 in car maintenance. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, okay, 15 and 10. And the reason this don't look the same is because I'm applying all the extra money that would have gone here up here to Affirm. I'm probably not going to do debt anymore. I'm just going to keep adding like extra to the debt, because what happens is you'll see is I leave it in this envelope and then I forget about it. So 35. And I don't think we're going to have any miscellaneous. So let's make sure we got 0. So 1,088 minus 185 minus 262 minus 606 minus 35. $0. Alright, so we got that done. And so now let's move on to emptying out my wallet. There's my cash envelopes, and then all of this change. get heavy. Okay. So let's pull whatever's left in here out. There's the receipt. So I got probably like $12 or something there. There was nothing left in gas. There was a whole tin left in household. And then $2 left in Aztec and on top of this envelope. So let's see how much we got all together. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we got 25 left out of that. So I added it all up and I was supposed to get 180 out of the bank, and I'm going to be honest, I was lazy and I did not want to walk into the bank. So we're going to make change as we go. How much did I say this was? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go ahead and do that. So, rent's not getting anything. Laundry is going to get 25. And then let me see if I can make change anywhere. Probably not, because I think I pretty much made as much change as I can possibly make out of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put all these ones that I have left from what was left over into my $1 envelope. And then we're going to make change with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, we're not. No, we are not. Okay. We'll figure it out in a minute. We will figure it out in a minute. Okay. I'm also really tired, so I'm kind of starting off backwards. So let's start with this. Household was going to get 15, which should be the rest of this 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry if I'm a little backwards. I'm a little tired, although I've had the last 2 days like off from the second job, and today I don't have to work today or tomorrow, so that's good. Gas is going to get 40. Julian went to cut wood. He's got some people that need some firewood, so he went to cut and get that prepared for them. Groceries going to get 140, 20, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, and 40. And then pets is going to get 25, but we got to figure that out first. So we have $60 left. So we were going to put, I'm going to have Christmas around here somewhere. We're going to put 15 in Christmas. So I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 plus, no, 18 plus 15 is 33. So let's put a 20 in here. And then I can take a 5 out. 20, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay? And then gifts was going to get... Gifts doesn't have anything in it. Gifts was going to get 5. Emergency is going to get 15. And I can add this 20 and take out that 5. So now we have 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And then, what was the other one? Oh, car maintenance. Huh. And then car maintenance is going to get... I missed something. I have missed something. Okay, so laundry has 25, grocery has 140, gas has 40, and then household has 15. Oh, pets gets 25. That's what it is. And car maintenance gets 15. So, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go back here. Then since this is just a challenge, I'm just going to play with it. So, I'm going to put that 20 in there, and then I'm going to pull 15 out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, there we go. Next time, next paycheck, I'm going to have to get change. There's not going to be a way around it. Because I can't make change anymore out of these. So, I got to stop being lazy. But my stomach was hurting and it was cold. And I did not want to walk into the bank. So, I went through the drive-thru instead. So, there's the 15 in car maintenance. And then this last 25 goes in Papa's and Azteca's envelope. Alright, so that's got that taken care of, and then we'll put those in my wallet. So yeah, the job's been going great. Julian is super supportive, and I got this job because I wanted to prepare in case something happens with our house. There were 2 showings last week, which made Julian incredibly upset. Also the fact that she posted pictures of our apartment and with all of our things in it. He doesn't really understand why she's allowed to do that, but you know, it is what it is. But I got this job kind of just to prepare, not because we can't afford to live. I mean, yeah, I've been poor all my life, you know, like living paycheck to paycheck. It's not something I want to do, but I'm used to it. But I wanted to prepare. There's no way if somebody buys this place and they raise the rent to like $1,000, there's just no way we can do that or have the money to move. So I wanted this extra job as a like a plan B to help out. I appreciate all y'all being supportive. I'm sorry that there was no monthly overview and budget set up for November. I just got really tired, and so I just decided to combine these videos. The same with the grocery haul. They did not release my schedule until 12 o'clock on a Saturday, and then the next day on Sunday I was working 10.5 hours, and I didn't have any time to plan or prepare. That is the one thing I hate. They do not give me my schedule until the day before the new week, and it's incredibly inconvenient when you're working 2 jobs, and I can imagine it's just as inconvenient if that's your main job. It's ridiculous that they can't get it done, but we're just living with what we can at the moment. I probably won't have a massive grocery haul. Julian did a job yesterday and he got some money, so he went and bought some groceries. And he cooked steak last night. He's got, like, I think chicken for tonight. And stuff like that. So, but there'll be like a small grocery haul. So I appreciate, you know, all the support and that you guys bring. It's incredibly helpful to kind of keep me going. You know, sometimes you feel like you're just barely keeping your head above water, but I'm in great spirits. Once my body recovered from 10.5 hours, I was doing great. So I'll try to, as long as I have my schedule ahead of time, I'll be able to plan things and like have videos out on time. But as always, I appreciate your support. I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment. That would really help. And who knows, maybe one day I won't need this second job. Maybe one day it'll just be my regular full-time job in YouTube. That would be nice. But for now, this is where it stays. But if you guys could subscribe, comment, and like, it might really help me get there. I hope you all have had a great week, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.